Hey guys, welcome to Performance Toyota. It's Hillary. Today is honestly an amazing and exciting day because we literally just got off the truck a 2024 Grand Highlander. Now, with that being said, it is an XLE package, but considering that we finally got one here in the dealership to be able to show to you is amazing. So let's get right into it. Right off the bat, when it comes to the Grand Highlander, the first thing that you do notice is your front. So the front of the vehicle is already familiar to our Highlander, just the regular one. But the other thing too that we have noticed though is that even in around the headlights, it does kind of have the curvature of our RAV4, which is definitely nice considering that it's not too busy, not too boxy either. So when it comes to that, that's definitely something that I noticed. Now, with this one being the XLE package, I did notice even just coming up to it, the grille right here is going to be different than the one, if you guys saw our Grand Highlander auto show video in Toronto, the grille is actually different than the one that we ended up showing. So the Platinum is actually the one with like a hammerhead grille, kind of like that grayish kind of color, whereas this one is more of that shiny black. Not really with the hammerhead kind of pattern to it, but it does have like your inserts in here as well. So that is going to be different and a really good differential between your base package, which is the XLE, to that Platinum. The other thing too to notice when it comes to the front of the vehicle, especially on your XLE, is that you don't get the LED fog lights. So you do end up getting kind of this like black vent design in here, just to let you guys know, and it goes right inside here of this curvature of the front bumper, which is a matte black, which is nice against the white, or windshield pearl I should say, with your black grille and then the matte black trim on the bottom. Now coming to the actual side of the vehicle, you do end up getting your matte black trim with your way on the wheel wells as well. These ones are 18-inch wheels as well. You don't really get those nice alloys with these ones, but you do get them with the higher packages. Once you actually get to the side of the vehicle, you can see how long she is and how bigger she is than the regular Highlander, which again is the whole point as to the Grand Highlander. Even the door itself, if we can kind of compare it to just your regular Highlander, is huge. She honestly feels a lot bigger. And then you do get more of that back as well. Even the mirror, or sorry, the window on the back is bigger, and you can see how big this vehicle is and how much more space and how much more room you're going to be able to get out of this. So let's actually get into the vehicle and see how much exactly we get. So coming into the inside of the Grand Highlander, as you can tell, she is fresh off the truck. So plastic is still on and everything. Literally has not gone through a lot of our process as of yet when a vehicle does end up coming in. But we were just too excited to at least show you guys what exactly the inside of the Grand Highlander and the huge hype about it is. So first and foremost, already even on your XLE package is the seats. So the seat itself is still going to be your soft test seats. They are not fabric, so just already off the bat, you do end up getting your leather seats, which is amazing. So these are definitely great material. Again, soft test seats have always been a really, really nice material. Durable, doesn't feel cheap, anything like that, which is great. Now, just so then you guys can at least see, so even just sitting inside, already enough space, okay? So which is something that the Highlander has already had, even in the second row, is that space. Now, with these ones down, as well as your third row down, as you can tell, you do have all that space still, which is great because you do get a lot more even with them down in case of anything at all. But I'll just bring this one up, which again has the latch on the top of the seats, just like on the other Highlander. And still you end up getting your center console that comes right down with your cup holders. So that's still a thing as well. Again, bench seats on this one, still really nice. You still have all that space in between. pockets on the back of your driver as well as your passenger seat is here. And then you get your climate control for the back as well, and any USB ports. Now, to actually take a look at the third row and see between how the Highlander and how this one is comparable to. So I just hopped into the actual third row of this, and already I can feel the space in here. So compared to when I went and hopped into the third row of that Highlander, which again, we do have a video on if you want to check back to that. But my feet, and considering how short I am, were literally towards my chest a lot closer. Now, this is with the seat that's in front of me all the way back. I still have pretty good leg room. So I don't feel too crunched in, which is great. So I'm not feeling like I'm doing sit-ups the whole entire time. But I definitely feel the space. And again, if you have somebody in the front that's again needs all that space, it's still really good. Now I'm 5'1", yes, I'm short, but we all know this. And if you need more of that space though, you can go more up front and still have more space, and you really don't feel too squished in here. You do also get your cup holders in the back, as well as an integrated Type-C charging port here, and as well as on the other side. And then your vents over here, as well as the light. So that is definitely good to have, especially right there for you. But honestly, considering that the Grand Highlander is literally about space, it's about this third row being bigger and having more legroom to actually have full adults in here. Even with these coming down, it is a lot longer. You can definitely tell. So I honestly think they did a great job on this. The fact that this is still just an XLE package and you still get, you know, all these ports in here, soft tech seats. Again, you do still got all your safety features and everything. But 100%, I definitely feel like I could really stay in here for a nice ride. So one thing I do want to show you guys though is the actual back of the cargo space, even with your seats down, with your seats up, kind of see how that goes. Okay, so coming to the back of the Grand Highlander, first and foremost, you do get your rear window wiper, which is definitely good that you still get that on the Grand Highlander. You end up getting your rear spoiler with your third brake light, and even with the taillights on the back. The one thing I did honestly notice though is that it resembles a lot of the RAV4. So, which I personally don't think is a bad thing because it's not too in your face, is nice in curvature. Again, gives you more of that not too sharp of a look. Another thing too is your black trim in the middle with, of course, your Toyota emblem and the Grand Highlander in white. Now with, again, even just your XLE package, you are still equipped with your power tailgate. Whereas even on Highlanders, you kind of have to go up packages, or even with RAVs. So that is definitely nice, the fact that they did that even on a base package. So this is literally what your cargo space is going to be like if you do end up using it with your seat up. You have space, granted still not a lot, but considering if you want to compare it to just a regular Highlander, it's honestly not bad. You do still get quite a bit. And even underneath, you end up getting storage space as well as your tonneau cover that is in there. You do end up getting a spare underneath, which comes in your Highlanders. And of course, your wheel locks and your manuals in case of anything at all. You do end up getting, again, your speakers in here as well. Now, with just to kind of show you with one seat down, you can see how much more space, again, even when I was sitting there, how much more space you do end up getting. Again, they don't go completely flush, but considering though, you still get quite a bit of space, which is nice. And even then, the slight incline there is not too bad. It is almost pretty straight or pretty flat. So considering, that's pretty good. And again, the Grand Highlander is literally about space. So I personally think they did a great job on this. Okay, so jumping into the front of the vehicle, again, we do kind of have our plastics on our steering wheel because she just got off the truck, but already with this interior, it's very simple, which is great. Simple, elegant, it definitely matches the vehicle. You do have your silver trim with your matte black buttons, and the fact that the infotainment system, again, Pretty much reminds me of the Venza 12.3-inch screen. You get your matte black buttons over here with your silver trim around it, and the fact that they integrated the buttons a lot more into the actual dash. So the fact that the knobs aren't so huge, which is really nice. And then as well as your start button and your ports. So you do have one here as well as over here, which again is nice integrated in there, so you don't have so much going on. You do end up getting, so your center console is equipped with your snow, your incline, normal, eco, sport, rock and dirt, mud and sand, your traction control. Does come with the automatic shut off, so that is going to be over here whenever you want to turn that off. And then you have your center console, which is exactly like this. So it doesn't come up anymore, I don't believe. Nope, so it's literally just like that. And then right there is how you close it. Trim-wise, really nice, very durable. Leather wrapped shift knob as well as your steering wheel. Heated seats, heated steering wheel. You do get your Android Auto as well as Apple CarPlay. Your home link, dimming view mirror with the home link, which again, the fact that it is even equipped on a base model, so you don't have to go to another package or anything like that, which is great. Now, this one specifically, you do also end up getting your digital screen in your dash over here, just to let you know what's going on as well, any notifications that come up, maintenance, anything like that. You do end up getting your sunglass holder over here, as well as your lights over here. And again, your SOS button, which famous with Toyota, connected services, roadside assistance in case of anything at all. All right, guys, so that is your 2024 Grand Highlander XLE package in the white. So with that being said, this does still have your 4-cylinder turbo, 265 horsepower, and a towing capacity of about 5,000 pounds. It does start at 53,700. Again, even though it is a base model, you are still equipped with so much stuff. It's great. So if you guys liked it, please hit the like button, subscribe, and follow. That would be amazing. You guys rock. And please keep in the comments as well if anything I missed or anything you guys love. That would be great. Or come in and see me, and I'm here at Performance Toyota in St. Catharines. Bye, guys.